Screwed it up already. Welcome to the Transcending Podcast. I'm York.
I'm Lincoln.
I'm Arson.
Lincoln. Sorry, I'm also drunk.
Arson.
And
Still.
frickin' Oswald isn't here because he's busy talking to some weird teacher dude.
Named Mr. Dyers.
Nailed it.
Good one. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about ideal actors playing like ideal roles. Basically, we're typecasting. So to start things off, we're going to go with one of my favorites, and that's Idris Elba, or Idris Elba, depending on if you're a prick or not, as James Bond. I think he'd make a brilliant James
Didn't
Bond.
he do that show Luther or something?
The Luthor Show. He was also on The Wire,
He was
which
also
I'm in the middle of watching, and
in
he's
Pacific Rim.
he's my favorite person on The Wire.
He's my second favorite. No, he's my favorite person in Pacific Rim. No, he's my second favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie Day.
No, not It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The main guy. It's like Charlie.
Oh, the guy who can't speak American?
Yeah, he tries so hard.
He can't speak American like Marco Polo in the hit Netflix series Marco Polo.
No, but if you watch Pacific Rim, he goes in and out of his accent so much.
Why you gotta hate on Marco Polo though?
I don't need your plugs.
Fun fact, he was also cast as Christian Grey for 50 Shades for a little bit, and then he turned down the role. I believe.
Good plan.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
wasn't
plan.
he in Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, he's the Sons of Anarchy guy.
Wait, Ron Perlman?
No, not that Sons of Anarchy
The
guy.
blonde
Okay.
one, the blonde one.
The young Sons of Anarchy guy.
I'm sorry, for a split second I thought you were still talking about Idris Elba. I'm like,
Yes.
that would be an interesting 50 Shades of Grey movie.
But he would totally be suave enough to do that.
Oh yeah, if anyone could pull it off, it would be him.
Let's just talk about how
no one can pull it off.
Dream Christian Grey.
Lincoln wants to put everybody as Idris Elba.
Idris Elba is everybody.
As
No,
everybody.
a ton of different actors playing Idris Elba.
Starring
Biopic of
Morgan
him, so-
Freeman as Idris Elba. I don't know why I was cast in this role. Fun fact, Ron Perlman would be brilliantly cast
They could do like
as Ron Perlman.
no, they could do
Really?
if everyone is gonna play Idris Elba, they could do like being John Malkovich, and all the actors could go inside of Idris Elba's head and be Idris Elba.
That's true. That would go off really well. Hello, Oswald. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, everybody. I've been here the entire time.
Maybe he actually hasn't. It's a lie.
We already called
Just
you
lie.
out.
Yeah, we already called him out. Don't worry.
No, I was there when you did that.
So who is your dream casting, Oswald?
Did you know we're
Dream
talking about
casting
this?
for what movie?
For
Any
anything.
movie.
No, well, see, I can't have a dream cast without some sort of a movie plot.
That's
There's a
true.
perfect
I
cast.
have a feeling I'm not going to be able to pull this off unless we have a base
Or,
thing.
or you can recast movies that you already liked that you thought
Yeah.
someone else could have
Like,
been
what's your
better in
favorite
it.
movie?
Inception.
Okay, who would you
Wait.
recast as
As
like?
Colin.
No one, because Inception is a perfect movie.
Okay,
That's
who
why
would-
it's my favorite.
Okay, what's your second favorite?
Usual Suspects.
Ooh, that's a really good movie.
That is a really
and you
good
can't replace Kevin
You
Spacey.
can't replace Kevin Spacey.
Everyone else.
God, the last 5 minutes.
The whole movie is just, especially if you've already seen it, it's
Oh,
even
yeah.
better.
That's
The
true.
tagline should be "Water bottle shaking fun."
Of Usual Suspects.
Yeah, because
Well, no, it was
Oswald.
really, that was just really out of context because we were all talking about Usual Suspects.
That was
and
a
you hear
close call.
this
Oswald
mysterious noise.
started shaking his water bottle.
Mhm.
You
That
guys
was what
decided.
that sound that sounded like. I don't know what exactly.
It sounded like a water bottle shaking.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I'm trying to think. No, hang on, because I was thinking James McAvoy is a really
Decent.
handsome gentleman.
He is.
I don't know who that is.
He played.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Pretty sure,
I'm
yeah,
not
sure.
paying attention. Oh,
You don't know James McAvoy? He's the guy that
McAvoy.
plays young
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it, even though there's
Professor
no A.
X in
McAvoy.
X-Men.
Oh, I
It's
love him.
McAvoy.
McAvoy.
He's a really handsome gentleman.
I thought it was
That's why I
said
He's a
that.
very
That was
handsome
McAvoy.
gentleman.
I feel like he could be doing more with his life.
Yeah.
Like
I
he could
haven't
be a
seen him, like,
superhero.
what else?
You know he's
what
going to be
else?
Frankenstein.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait,
Not the monster, like actually Dr.
Doctor.
Frankenstein. Yes.
yay.
Wait, no, but it's going to be ruined. Guess who's
Why?
playing Igor?
Who?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh.
And it's not
Collective
that
sigh.
it's not that Daniel Radcliffe is like awful. It's like Igor. Like that's just what?
With or without the horns?
Wait, horns? Oh, yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe.
No, yeah, he's not even gonna change costume.
Maybe Channing Tatum. That's the only role he can fit.
Although
Igor.
the monster, I feel
There'd have to be a
I
difference.
forget who was cast as the monster, but I remember being okay with it. Okay, now I know what we can do. I can name my dream cast for making a movie out of books that I've read that haven't been made into a movie
There you go.
recently.
Here we go.
Anyways, Frankenstein, I read it for English. I had Jason Isaacs, obviously, as Dr. Frankenstein, and then I had Dave Bautista as the monster. Mm-hmm.
That's a
Uh-huh,
good
right,
call.
right.
That's a good call because we know that he can.
He can
Be
be the
muscly on
brute, but he can
screen.
also emote, which is very necessary for the monster. If you haven't read Frankenstein, the monster is actually like as eloquent as the Doctor, which is really weird when you first read it, but it's true.
I'd like to see, and this isn't necessarily like a casting choice. I guess James McAvoy could do it, although I don't want to see him bald. But I want to see like an aging Professor X, like before we hit Patrick Stewart.
It's like midlife crisis.
Yeah, like he's starting to lose his hair. He's not bald yet. And Magneto still comes over for chess.
Receding hairline. Speaking of
Actually, it's
Magneto,
gross.
which
Never
leads
mind.
to
I just want a bald
Ian
James McAvoy.
McKellen.
What about Ian McKellen?
Your
Yeah.
dream role was fulfilled then, because I feel like Ian McKellen is pretty much the perfect guy to play Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
exactly
yeah,
what I
that's
was
a
about.
thing. I
Yeah,
forgot
no,
about that.
that was what I was leading into because that's actually gonna be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait
That's
to see
good.
Ian McKellen as
That's
like a. Oh well, I deduce. Shut up,
Imagination.
Watson. You're stupid and I'm smart.
That was an awful impression, but
That's what he.
the heart counts.
What he does.
What are we talking? More books.
Yeah.
See, no, every time I read a book for class, I always cast the roles. So,
Ooh, Tale of Two Cities.
Tale of Two Cities. Okay, this wouldn't work now, but I would have loved Martin Freeman as Sidney Carton.
Oh.
He's a little old for it now,
That's cool.
but he would have, like, I feel like emotionally he would have been able to pull that off really well.
Why Freeman though?
I love Martin. I don't know. I just
Martin
like.
Freeman.
I read the
Freeman's so
description of the character. I was like, this seems like a Martin Freeman kind of guy.
I don't know. I feel like
Anyways, okay, no, I've thought in depth about that. Okay, so for all you podcast people, I'm actually super interested in filmmaking, and I may in fact pursue it as a career. That's an option. But anyways, I've thought about this in depth. If I were to make a Tale of Two Cities movie, I would have it be like a bilingual movie, and when they're in England, they speak in English, and when they're in France, they speak in freaking French.
that would
And the
be
French characters are played by French actors. I would have Marianne Cotillard as Madame Defarge. I don't know who would play Monsieur Defarge. Since Martin Freeman's probably too old for Sidney Carton, I don't know who would play Carton or Darnay. I would have Gary Oldman as Jarvis Lorry.
Okay, question. Would you have for Darnay, would you have a French or a British actor?
I would try to have, for Carton and Darnay, I would try to have one British and one French actor who actually do super look alike, which I understand is very hard casting wise, but like that's what I would try to
Or
do.
you could just get one bilingual guy and have him.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
That would be awful.
Change hairstyles.
Who else? Like who else is in the? Okay, Toby Jones as what's his name? Stryker.
Ooh, that would be good.
And then Helena Bonham Carter as Miss
Ooh.
Pross.
Oh, I was about to say, if you were going to say she's Lucy, I was about to.
No. Well, no, Lucy's got to be French.
Yeah, that's true.
In the other side of literature, the comic book side,
Mm.
I'd like to recast Batman.
Ooh.
From Ben Affleck to
You from Ben-
Idris Elba, I'm guessing.
No, we can't have Black Man. We need.
Black man.
There is a Black Batman, Batwing, which is totally awesome, and he's one of my favorite of the
So
Bat
Idris Elba
family.
would play.
Yes.
him?
Actually, he's a little too old.
Mm.
So we could use some CGI to clean him up and make him look a little younger.
Or the Allstate dude.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Justice.
He was the president
In 24, yeah.
in 24. Yeah. And that's all state stand.
While you're getting your thoughts together, I feel like with Tale of Two Cities, there's been a lot of really not right there movies. Like a lot, there's been quite a few Tale of Two Cities movies.
I've not seen a single one, but if I were to make one, it would be freaking epic.
I still want to see a Splinter Cell movie.
You should make it.
Oh, what? Sorry, Oswald?
Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell. They are, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're making one,
They
but
said Tom Hardy was going to be the
Come on.
star.
is it really gonna be that good? Let's be honest.
didn't say that.
Every time you make a movie about something you really like, there's always that mixed emotion of are they going to screw up the movie?
They're gonna
Mhm.
screw it, but that's okay.
To be honest, I feel like that's part of what made Guardians of the Galaxy so good, is because there
Everyone
were
expected it to
so few fans that were like, they better not mess this up, that when everyone watched it, it was like, hey, that was really good, because no one had like. See,
Expectations.
there's a difference between expectations of will it be a good movie, and the expectations of will they stay true to the characters. And in Guardians of the Galaxy, they didn't have to worry about the second one.
I agree. I concur.
Although from what I can gather, they didn't screw it up necessarily, but
Sure.
there were less people to disappoint.
I just looked up a list of who would play like the best Batman.
So you're just cheating.
Number 2 is Idris Elba. I'm so happy.
What's number one?
Michael Fassbender.
I love Michael
He
Fassbender.
played the Bruce Wayne.
He would play
side
Bruce Wayne really well.
He
I don't
would-
really know if he would be a good Batman though.
Ooh, he's the guy, young Magneto.
Young Magneto, the bad guy from 12 Years a Slave, right? Oswald's making a weird face.
Yeah, no, it's. He,
I don't know,
He
I don't-
did good with the Bruce Wayne aspect of it. but
I
The
don't
really like
really
fighting
agree with
dude.
the yeah.
I do like Fassbender though.
I really like Fassbender
Yeah,
totally,
Fassbender's cool. Yeah,
but I don't see him as Batman.
What about
No, that's stupid.
Benedict Cumberbatch is also on this list, but yeah, I agree. That's
No.
No,
yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch. He's a great actor.
he's already. What's
yeah,
the latest?
fantastic
What's
actor,
the
but
already
fantastic
everything.
actor won't make a role that's not suited for him.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, first off, distinction. Overrated does not mean bad. I will, like, just before I say anything, overrated does not mean bad. Inception is my favorite movie, and I will admit that it is overrated. So, keeping that in mind, Benedict Cumberbatch is a little overrated.
I agree.
There's a lot of
I
overrated.
love Benedict Cumberbatch, but he gets too much love.
I admire Benedict Cumberbatch.
Too Cumberbatch?
I think, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Good to know I nailed it there. I've got
Gerard Butler as Batman,
no.
with-
Too old.
with Olivia Wilde as his Catwoman.
No, too old. No.
It would be an aging Batman thing. Oh crap!
Olivia Wilde.
I'm
Oh,
Zack
no.
Schneider. Never
Yeah,
mind.
stop it.
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, if Ben Affleck is supposed to play an aging Batman, what is Gerard Butler going to be?
Gerard Butler's a good actor though.
He's a fine actor, but Batman. All of these are like, hey, look at all these good actors that wouldn't be good Batman.
Yeah.
Idris Elba keeps coming up, and it makes me really happy that like it's not just my bias.
Do we have anything else?
Do we want to talk about more book casting?
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys can talk about that.
Okay, give me a book from English.
What about Beowulf?
I didn't read Beowulf.
Oh,
Yeah.
They made a movie, Beowulf.
yeah.
With
but it's-
who was it? I know Angelina Jolie was
Angelina Jolie.
hot, weird
Fun
grandmother.
fact: that is actually a 3D movie. It's not live action. It's like animated. the whole
Yeah, was that not obvious when
I've never seen
you know,
it.
It's
watched
animated.
it?
Then why is it starring?
It was mocap though, wasn't it?
thing? Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it was
like
mocap.
it was in the baby, the babby infant steps of motion capture. It looks really good.
It does look really good, but I for one think it was like
I didn't like
I
it.
kind of knew that it was animation. I could tell. I can tell the difference.
Well, the thing
between
is,
a real
like,
person
when you
and
just see the poster, you're like, oh, that's live action.
not. Okay, all right,
You
fair
know,
enough.
you know what movie I'd like to see remade? What You Do About Nothing.
Did you watch the Joss Whedon version?
Okay, yeah, true,
Mm.
but it went very under the radar. Like,
True, but everyone, it's on Netflix. Go watch it, viewers.
Yeah, isn't it the one with like the picture of the guy coming up from the lake? with
Yeah,
the kid?
it was modernized. Joss Whedon modernized Much Ado About Nothing, and it worked super well.
Surprising.
Not for Joss Whedon.
Well, that's true.
Has a little
And
bit
it
of
was
a
like
Firefly
it was
bias.
like aside from the fact that Alan Tudyk wasn't in it was like a Joss Whedon dream cast. Like all of his personal like favorites that are in all of his movies are also Much Ado About Nothing.
Nathan Fillion as
Batman.
No, he's too funny. It would be a wasted opportunity.
I suppose.
Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern.
Okay. No, I just had a funny
Better than
thought.
Ryan
If
Reynolds.
James Bond was American, I feel like Nathan Fillion would make like a really funny James Bond.
What about Tom Hardy, Batman? Pretend that
He was
wasn't
just
Bane.
Bane. It's too
Pretend that
late.
he wasn't Bane.
I know, but it's too late. Like, people are not going to be able to get that image out of their heads. That's not what I. That's came off weird.
Word choice. I keep finding more lists that are like, yeah, Michael Fassbender.
No, it's not. No, people, stop. Internet, stop. More books. Give me more books.
They just remade.
You know who I cast Tom Hardy in was Montag from Fahrenheit 451.
Oh, I still need to read that. Although I have read like the first little bit of it, and I do see that.
1984.
Okay, now that I've read the whole book, it doesn't work as well, but when I first started reading it, I had, it's gonna sound weird, but James Franco as Winston.
Huh.
But the 127 hours James Franco, not the interview James Franco. Like, he's good at dramatic. Like, he can do dramatic.
That movie was.
The rest of my casting, I feel like, was more accurate. I had Amanda Seyfried as, what's her name, Julie?
I think so. Or
Oh yeah.
I do like that. I do like that.
And then, okay, I'm actually super proud of Adam Baldwin, not Alec, don't get confused, Adam Baldwin as, what's his name?
Oh.
The only third character from the, what's his name? O'Brien.
You know who else did play a really good O'Brien though?
Idris Elba.
No, I was about to say Christoph Waltz to play.
That would have been like literally
Because
same
the thing is
No,
that.
because O'Brien's supposed to be heavy build. I don't see.
Okay, well, if you're going to cast it based off of shape, sure, but I mean, Christoph Waltz does a very good job of the both contrasting emotions and the whole push and pull that
No,
O'Brien
I
has.
see what you. Yeah, I get that.
Okay, so
If you don't know, Adam Baldwin is Jane from Firefly and Casey from Chuck, and those are his two kind of big roles. But anyways,
Wes Bentley as Bruce Wayne / Batman.
We're still on Batman, huh?
I really want to figure this out.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's Seneca Crane, right? I'm not getting confused. Yes,
Yeah.
Seneca Crane. Also, the dumb,
Batman.
watered dead astronaut from Interstellar.
Okay.
Hey, we brought it back to Interstellar. And then he was also the creepy kid from American Beauty, and he was actually really good in that.
Oh, that was him.
I didn't.
Okay, look,
I
another
went through the
person who's
entire
seen
movie.
American Beauty.
I didn't realize it was
American
him. I was
Beauty.
okay, because see, Wes Bentley is like, as much as I love Wes Bentley, he's like a low-budget Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
And I went through like all American Beauty. It's like I know it's not Jake Gyllenhaal, but it kind of looks like him. And then I looked at the credits. It's like, oh, it's that guy.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
B205, Mrs. Collins English.
I can take you there.
Is
Carry
it
on.
far?
York's gone, by the way.
Is it the same? Okay.
Being a good Samaritan.
Yeah, but I can see that because in that entire movie, he's got that he said
Wait,
he.
before you make an insightful thing, we can just edit that part out.
No, I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna edit it. I don't have
Okay,
to.
be insightful then.
Okay, so there is this part, well, actually the entire movie, where he films Jane, the girl who is the neighbor, and like he does so because he's like fascinated with her, and like his entire character is very Jake Gyllenhaal. I see that a lot. I recently saw that movie and I really enjoyed it.
The thing with Jake Gyllenhaal that I think he's too pretty to play the Batman.
Maybe.
Did you see him in Nightcrawler? He looked.
I want
No,
to.
no, no, but
I
the thing
never
is,
saw
like,
Nightcrawler. I really wish.
He's got
Watch
that
Nightcrawler.
pretty boy aesthetic to him that just, I don't know if I could see past that.
No, okay, but see, the thing is that look at pictures of him from that. What was that movie about Viagra that he was in?
Prince of Persia.
Donnie Darko.
Oh, neither of those. He was in a movie with Anne Hathaway about Viagra.
Love and Other Drugs.
Yes.
doing his duty over
Okay,
here.
Love and if you
Love
look
and
at
Other Drugs?
if you look at
Love
him
and
from
Drugs.
Love and Other Drugs and look at him from Nightcrawler, he lost.
Oh, are we still talking about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, he lost
Man,
a
my
lot.
my topics are like
He lost a lot of
prevalent
weight.
over
Like
everybody.
he went from like having like healthy looking face. He was really gaunt throughout the entire of Nightcrawler.
Lost his face.
It just gone.
Just lost the face. I haven't seen Nightcrawler yet, but I really want to.
Yeah, everyone watched
Jake
Nightcrawler.
Gyllenhaal was like my.
Honestly,
Yeah, I'll say my man crush.
honestly,
yeah, I'll
I
say
got
it.
really mad when he didn't get nominated for Best Actor because he did such a phenomenal job.
Idris
in that.
Elba as Martian Manhunter.
Just wait. Actually, that
That's a
kind
good
of work.
cast.
That could kind
That
of
would work.
That's
But
a
see,
good
we
cast.
don't need to keep relating Idris Elba to everything. Like,
It's like Interstellar.
no, it's like me and Christoph Waltz.
What about Zachary Quinto?
It's like me and
Spock.
Alan Tudyk as Batman.
No.
Okay, good.
As Scarecrow.
Ooh. I feel like that would be good, but I feel like that's literally just casting Cillian, however you say it. I feel like it's just doing the same thing. Like you're casting basically an actor who can
A
do the
tall,
exact same
slender
thing.
actor.
Tall, slender act. I feel like that they could have similar acting. Like take this, you could see Cillian Murphy as Spock. If you take a second to think about it. I feel like you're just interchanging actors. You're not like taking a new view on the character. Is what I'm saying.
You know what?
Like yes, still Zachary Quinto would work, but like in a new Batman movie, are you talking about recasting or like a new Batman movie with a new Scarecrow?
The new Batman. Totally new concept.
Okay, then I feel like you need to move on from that kind of nerdy feel.
No, but I'm saying it's not the nerdy feel that I'm trying to get out of Quinto. It's the kind of dead on the outside feel that I want to get from Quinto.
Okay,
Because he brings that to the Spock character,
I suppose
while at
so.
the same time being dynamic.
Mhm.
Whereas Scarecrow, at his heart, is just curious as to how much he can mess up a person.
Okay, all right, yeah, I suppose I can.
I
see
feel that.
Uh,
And I mean, he did a
speaking-
really good job in American Horror Story Asylum of doing that. He was the doctor, and he's good at that kind of sort of like twisted stuff. So I think that would be a good choice.
I also saw him recently in Margin Call, which has an all-star cast. The movie itself was fairly good, like wasn't bad, but wasn't amazing either. But it had an amazing cast. He was almost a main character. Kevin Spacey was a main character. It had Paul Bettany, Jeremy Irons, Demi Moore, that dude from The Mentalist.
That dude.
Well, what else do you call him?
I don't know.
I don't know his
Nobody
name.
knows his name, but it's funny.
Nobody knows he's
Nobody
just
knows
The
his name.
Mentalist. And I feel like I'm missing one other like super famous person. But anyway, it was a pretty good movie, worth watching if it's on TV and you have nothing else to do.
You know what I've noticed? We have not listed a single female other than you
Demi
kind
Moore.
Yeah,
I
Demi
mentioned-
Moore, and then
I
you
mentioned Demi Moore.
You casually mentioned Amanda Seyfried for 1984. Other
Mhm.
than
I
we have
also
not.
casually mentioned Olivia Wilde.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but
hey,
we
no,
just
I talked to-
cringed.
Helena Bonham Carter and Marion Cotillard in Chelsea City.
Yeah, no, but
Anyways,
we've
yeah,
done
no, good point,
specific.
Good point. Good
and
point.
it's
Good point.
Let's
Fair point.
talk Themalis.
Females.
Yes. Amy Adams is my waifu, so.
Oh well, Anna Kendrick is mine, so you can have.
I also.
We can trade.
But see,
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, like we can
Whoa.
coexist. It's actually what I
See,
meant.
why-
I literally meant like we don't have to conflict.
speaking
And it
of
came out. I just didn't pick my words.
Lincoln's waifu and my Christoph Waltz, my waifu as well, are in Big Eyes, and you
Big
need to watch
Eyes.
Big Eyes
Everyone
because.
watch Big Eyes.
Have you seen it?
I've not actually seen Big Eyes, but I've heard it's pretty good.
Yes.
I really want
just
to.
watch it. It's
Anyway,
fantastic.
Amy Adams could play a lot of stuff.
Play basically anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what's so great about it because she's a great actress and he's a great actor. So it was literally just the two of them the whole time. It was perfect. I really liked that movie. It got such low reviews too. It was like 76 on Rotten Tomatoes. So I was like,
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
yes, good.
Okay, wait. So Anna Kendrick's my waifu, but I had like a side waifu I forgot about.
Your side wife.
Saifu.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Oswald, who's your waifu?
Jenna Fisher.
Jenna
Jen-
Fisher.
Sorry?
Jenna Fisher.
Jenna Fish?
Jenna Fisher.
Jenna Fisher?
The Office. She
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
the-
Sorry, it took me a second. Yeah. That's all you had to say.
I-
Alright, yeah.
I thought you were mocking my opinion.
No, I flat out didn't know who you were talking
Yeah.
about.
Uh,
Oh, it was Elizabeth Henstridge. who I'm sure none of you know, but she's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Halle Berry. Wife.
Lucy
Even after
Liu.
Catwoman.
Lucy Liu.
I'm sorry.
Um, Bioshock movie. I'd like to see
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Zoe Deschanel as.
Oh,
I know that's super
love Zoe
predictable,
Deschanel.
but I'd like to see her
Oh, we're doing
as
Infinite?
Elizabeth.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through all.
Well, the thing is, I haven't played Infinite yet, so this is why I'm like.
Zoe Deschanel as Elizabeth,
I can see that.
featuring a Bradley Cooper type Booker DeWitt.
Again, haven't played it, but I can still somehow see
You just
that.
think of the gruff, stereotypical
Right? Yeah.
Big B character.
I don't know. Coming off American Sniper, maybe Bradley Cooper wouldn't be.
Um,
I don't know, but I feel like there may be a better person to fill that.
yeah, this is definitely up in the air.
Well, he's not saying Bradley Cooper. He's saying the personality type of Bradley
Okay,
Cooper.
yeah, definitely.
Someone who can grow a beard, basically.
Yeah.
But like a subtle beard.
Booker has a beard.
Like a baby beard.
No, he
no,
doesn't.
he has like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, I see. So basically, he's Big B.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a Big B before Big B.
Babby
Even though
beard.
Big B was probably around in.
Yet again, we have no girls.
Right, sorry.
Zoe Deschanel, he said.
Oh, there we go.
Zoe Deschanel. And then go back to Bioshock 2. I'm working on my way backwards.
Okay.
I'd cast Ellen Page as Eleanor.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never played the game, but I'm down for Ellen Page being cast in anything. Love her.
Okay. You shook your head while you said that, and you were kind of muttering. So I was like, "What? You got a problem with this?"
Oh no.
And then
Anthony Serkis as Collective Splicers.
Anthony.
Sorry,
Are you talking about Andy?
Yeah, Andy.
Man, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry. It's one of those days.
Andy Serkis has multiple splicers,
Every splicer.
splicers,
He's just Collective Splicer.
all of them,
Yeah.
even the girl ones.
Yeah.
Because we hate females in this podcast. Did you
Apparently
know?
so.
Just kidding. We're just really bad at representing them because we're all guys. Did you know we're all guys?
Did you know?
Did you guess? Oh, mine. I'm up in the air. Arson could be a girl. I'm kind of.
This is true.
Arson could be a
Fun fact: Arson used to work at his parents' office for 3 years, and it took up until now for people to stop saying, "Ma'am, can I get help with this?" I've been
That's
called
awful.
ma'am more times than I've been called sir.
I'm sorry.
That's
okay.
really funny.
Who plays Sophia?
Sophia? I'd give it that to Mila Jovovich.
Ooh, yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
All right. And Sinclair?
Sinclair
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word.
would be.
You and me, kid, we're going places. I don't know why. That's like my favorite quote from the entire game. Just the way he says it. It's very.
I'd give that
Satisfying.
to DiCaprio, or he's got that. The thing with Sinclair is that you got to capture that 1920s suave.
That's true, and we know he has that.
Yeah, we know he has that. Jake Gatsby. But I think that also Kevin Spacey would make a
Sorry,
great
this is
Sinclair.
more-
I was thinking Kevin Spacey.
I feel like you guys are saying that just because you know he can do the voice.
Maybe, possibly.
Possibly.
I feel
I might
like
have a
I feel like
bias.
he's too old to be Sinclair. I picture Sinclair as being his like his 40s.
I have no opinion.
Okay, so
You haven't played Infinite.
moving
so.
back. Shut up. Well, shut up. Bioshock 1 then.
Bioshock 1?
Can we just not talk about Bioshock anymore?
No,
No, we're
this is
almost
the
done.
last
This
one.
is a small cast. Small cast. There's only like 3 people.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, here's a question. Atlas and Fontaine were voiced by different people. Would you do that?
Yes.
Really?
Really.
Context.
I lost. Atlas is like a
Spoiler
guy.
alert.
This is a super spoiler alert for Bioshock 1 that came out like
7 years.
7 years ago. Did you actually not know? You don't even know.
Wow, Oswald doesn't.
Okay,
know.
would you kindly plug your ears for a minute?
Yeah, would you kindly?
Okay, so
He's like ear masturbating.
Atlas is this guy that helped, like, he contacts you over the radio at the beginning of the game. It's like, hey, would you kindly help me save my family from Andrew Ryan? And then his family blows up, and he's just like, all right, would you kindly go kill Ryan for me? And then, like, when you finally get to Ryan's office, Ryan's like, hey, stop. Or, like, Ryan shows you, hey, did you know, would you kindly is actually a trigger phrase. And Atlas has actually been controlling you the entire time. Also, Atlas is my, what would you say, rival rival person? I don't know.
Antagonist.
Office executive that's trying to overthrow me. So
Basically, he's after Anna Kendrick. Caleb can't let that happen.
what? Who?
She's your waifu.
Yeah. What are you? But what are you talking about though? It's just
He's
like-
using it as a real life
but they're
example, and
fine.
also you broke.
But there are no. But there are no
Yeah,
waifus
York.
in Bioshock One, so I really don't know what he was going for there.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, yeah. Andrew Ryan and Fontaine, who's Atlas's real name, are both super bad guys, but Fontaine's been manipulating you the entire time from the guise of Atlas as a trustworthy Irishman.
I think that.
All right, can we stop talking about it now?
No, no, no.
Can we, I mean, can we?
Can
let
we
Al-
stop
oh, yeah, you're
masturbating?
good. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I think that Alan Tudyk would make a great Atlas.
Oh, you are just trying. You are pushing my buttons in all the right ways. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry.
J.K. Simmons.
Is that phrasing not good? I'm sorry.
J.K. Simmons
Phrasing
is
is good.
Andrew Ryan.
I feel like it's too gruff. Andrew Ryan.
Too bad.
Andrew Ryan needs more of a. He's got to be a little bit suave.
So Robert Downey Jr.
What age is Andrew Ryan?
We could say that he's like in his 50s.
Oh,
It's
and
actually
Christoph Waltz.
It's actually very vague. It's purposely vague.
Yeah, it's purposely vague.
Robert Downey Jr. I could see. I mean,
Serious.
I don't know if
Robert
that's.
Downey
I don't know if that's perfect casting, but I could see that.
Somebody who can grow that mustache.
Yeah.
And then
That's
Jack, I want Jack to be someone who we've never heard of, an up-and-coming actor
Jamie Bell.
Are you leaving?
who gets a start.
Oswald?
Oh, Oswald.
I thought this was gonna be
Oswald. Sorry, Oswald. We'll probably end in a couple minutes.
Yeah,
'cause
to
I
be
gotta-
honest, Oswald was kind of just playing on his phone the whole time.
Yeah.
Sorry, Oswald. All right, bye, Oswald. Sorry we made you not listen to Bioshock stuff. You should go play Bioshock.
Yeah, go play.
Would you kindly go play Bioshock?
And go home and rethink your life while you're at it.
Also, how has this not been spoiled for you yet? Is my other question. Like,
Well, I didn't know.
That's flat out impressive.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
All right.
My dad has Infinite, I think, so I can.
You should play Infinite. It's a great game.
All right. So anyway, Jamie Bell is Jack.
That'd be cool.
He is pretty low level. I feel like he's very relatable.
Let's just stick with that. There you go.
All right, there we go.
Cool.
All right, how about video? I like this video.
We
game
need some
theme.
famales.
Well, there are no famales in Bioshock, so let's go to a different video game or book.
Or thing.
You know what I think has been really missing out lately?
What?
I don't think there has been a really good commercially successful kung fu movie in the last couple of years.
This is true.
Do you need that though?
Well, I mean, like I enjoy it because I mean I've done it for a long time. So
who
like,
would you cast as Bruce Lee?
no, so I was watching. I know, because like
And Jackie Chan.
no, because it's cool because you watch it and be like, oh, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that.
Oh,
too.
okay.
And then you can't do that.
Yeah, well, they're
Then
all-
you see the one stunt. It's like nobody can do that. They just made that up.
Yeah, but I mean, like those. If you see, kung fu movies are visually stunning, but again, there's a lot of ones where they're a little bit weak plot and dialogue wise. So I mean, you would need to have someone who's badass, but also really good at delivering lines, which is a fairly easy thing to do. Also, even if it was produced in America, you probably have to do it in Chinese because.
The Monkey King. Monkey King. Monkey King. I know it's fighting. It sounds so uncultured because I don't know what kind of fighting it is. But the whole movie's in Mandarin.
Martial arts.
Came out last
I
year.
think that's a pretty safe bet.
But
Yeah.
again, there hasn't been many commercial successes. Like I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
Who
go
was in
watch
it?
The Monkey King. Donnie Yen, Yun Fat Chow, Aaron Kwok. I'm not even making these up.
Okay.
Peter Ho.
Lee Hyung Bin, the guy who plays the really cool guy in Red 2. Have you seen Red 2?
No, I haven't seen Red.
Yes,
2.
I have.
Okay, do you know the Asian guy?
Yes.
He'd be cool in a martial arts movie.
Oh, you know who'd be good in everything?
Who?
By the way,
Idris Elba
officially, yes.
and Alan Tudyk.
And
And
Christoph
Christoph
Waltz.
Okay, so I've got a side waifu as well, and that side waifu is
Idris Elba.
no.
In drag.
No, I'm very open about that. My side waifu has to be.
Oh
God, I can't remember her.
Oh
name.
my god. That's alright, I couldn't remember my side waifu's name for a while, but that's because she's only been in one thing that I actually have watched.
Her name also happens to be Amy in the fictional world.
Oh, the girl who plays Amy Pond in Doctor
Yes.
Oh, Karen Gillan.
Who? Oh, there we go. She the one who was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, she was Nebular.
She is my waifu also. And
And
on that note, she's in the TV show Selfie
Oh,
I wanted to see that.
heard that was good.
with
That has new Sulu.
Johnny
doesn't it?
Cho?
with John Cho,
That's new Sulu,
who
right?
yes
Yeah.
is awesome. He's awesome.
Isn't he in Green Hornet?
Yeah, he's in Green Hornet. He's in.
Do you know who else is in Green Hornet?
Terminator.
Christoph Waltz is in Green.
Is that right?
So Idris Elba.
Okay, but that's not the.
Idris
That's not,
Elba's done.
that's not Asian Jim, is it, from The Office?
No, it's
I don't think that's-
isn't he?
that's not-
He's in Star Trek, right?
He's in Star Trek. Yeah.
Yeah, I said new Sulu. That was the first thing I recognized him as.
I just associate everything with Christoph Waltz.
I
It's
know,
in
I'm
my
sorry.
nature.
Anyway, I think he's a bloody great actor, and he should have cool roles too.
Sulu's pretty cool.
He could be in a kung fu movie for making
But
one.
that's.
He could play Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
He's got the
Plays
look.
Bruce Lee in the Bruce Lee biopic coming soon called Bruce.
How original.
Unrelated to the other biopic coming soon called Bruce, that's about Bruce Jenner.
Really?
Let's
They're
not-
making.
No, I just
Okay,
made
let's
up, I made
please
up
not.
both of those simultaneously.
It was an amusing joke. For making a kung fu movie with Hollywood actors, Lucy Liu's got to be in it because she's super cool.
Okay.
Also, the lady who played. Oh no, I can't.
Ming
She's
Na
not
Wen
actually
should
kung
be in
fu.
it as well.
Who?
Ming Na Wen,
Who's-
voice of Mulan, and also Melinda May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes, yes to that. Also,
I hope she does her own stunts. I think.
also, I feel like Scarlett Johansson would be cool in a kung fu movie
Yeah,
because Black Widow.
yeah. Fun fact: I know you probably aren't interested in this, but I started reading the Black Widow comics, and they're actually freaking awesome.
I would actually read those. I really
They're
would.
pretty awesome.
Okay, well, I'm not. See, the thing is that it's reading comic books are the thing that I really want to read them, but then like when it comes time to, I'm like, I have so many movies I want to watch, so I pick movies first. So
Okay.
BRB. I'm gonna go grab my little sister. So
instead
Oh,
of
is she gonna join
BRBing,
us?
do you want to just end the podcast because we're kind of going all over the place?
this was a fun.
I feel like we should come back to this because talking about book casting and video game casting was the most fun part of today.
be on the lookout for part 2.
Part 2 of the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast.
Okay, we were thinking about doing 2 a week. Or do we want to do one on Friday? Or?
I would like to do one on Fridays.
Should we plan this without the viewers knowing that
No,
we're planning
no,
this?
they need
We
to-
want
okay.
to look organized.
Do the viewers really know that we're on the schedule? Because we've only released 2.
Do the
and
viewers even care?
That's true.
Do the viewers even?
Are you even there?
Exactly. The viewers even exist. Are
Okay.
you there? Excuse me. Hey, you there? Hey,
Okay, so
wake up.
we
They'll
will
probably fall
worry.
asleep. Those talking
We'll
about
worry
it.
about the semantics of that. So if there are viewers who actually pay attention to this, get hyped for Friday. And
All
if
one
not,
of you.
if not, you can just wait for a couple days until Tuesday. You can be patient. I know you've got it in you.
But get hyped for Friday.
Yes.
Dude, get super hyped.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.